Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are underneath Crossbell, probably somewhere near where the tower is, Orcus Tower. And last episode, of course, we escorted Jonah here quite successfully. So right now, let's see if we can find our way out of there again.
そういえば、ヨナのやつ、出口に通じる直通リフトがあるとか言ってたな。
Yes, but for some reason it was not active. That's why he needed an escort from us. So let's see if we can remedy that. Because I cannot see him going back on his own strength.
ええ、そちらの方ですね。
Great music, by the way.
どうやらこの場所はオルキスタワーの基部付近に位置しているみたいです。そこから港湾区の灯台まで一直線にリフトが出ていますね。それは助かるわね。
またあのクソ暑い中を通って帰るのはさすがに面倒だからな。
確かに。それにしてももう夕方くらいになるかな。
そうだね。それじゃあリフトを使って町に帰りましょうか。
I think that would be a great idea.
ああ、そうだな。
Alright, shall we have a little bit of a rest just in case? Nope, we're not allowed it. It would be a lot faster to take the elevator to the surface than it would be to go this way. True, but if I really wanted to, I should technically be able to walk back, right? And right now, because this section is open normally, I'm pretty sure we can access the lighthouse, right? Does mean we have a place with newer enemies we can, well, basically grind a little bit if we wanted to. At least that's the hope. I've got 2 ways to go. From 5 to 0, that might be the one we need, so a chest maybe? Area C. Wait, I know this place. This is the gate that connects to the base of Orcus Tower. Right, we came through here when we chased the terrorists who attacked the trade conference. Looks like it's been sealed off ever since. Well, around here is where we split up with Detective Dudley in Arios. And after that... Sorry everyone, I don't mean to dig up things we'd all rather forget. Don't worry about it. More importantly, there isn't an elevator in this direction that leads to the surface. The path to the D sector is closed off as well, so let's return to the C sector for now. Yeah, good call. This gate leads to the base of Orcus Tower. It is sealed now, so we should return to the C sector and use the elevator there. Alright, let's see how far we can go in this one. Also closed off, yes. This gate leads to D sector. Let's turn back and use the elevator in the C sector to return to the surface. Alright. I just had to see it. I couldn't trust your word on the Lloyd, I had to experience it for myself. Alright, let's go to that elevator. And it'll go straight from 5 to 0. So that should be relatively close to the surface. And more importantly, it is something we can easily use to get back here as well. Because we want to keep an eye on Jonah, that he doesn't get himself stuck down here, because that would be not good for him. Hey, it's the door that was locked. Perfect. Very easy to get there. And it will also confirm that if we can and will go to Jonah to check up on him, that the rest of the area will be accessible as well.
今夜は外食だし、仕事もここまでかしら。はい。
Yeah. The end of the day. It's here.
皆さん、いろいろとお世話になりました。短い間でしたけど、本当に勉強になりました。
ノエル、こちらのセリフだよ。
ちょうど3ヶ月くらいだったわね。私と一緒だったのは2ヶ月くらいですか。
なんつうか寂しくなっちまうよな。
Just a couple of months. Don't get me the wrong way, it feels like it's much longer with all the events that happened so far.
私も名残惜しいです。それに結社や両兵団、幻獣とか青い花の問題も全然解決していないのに離れるのが申し訳なくって。
ノエル、
まあ立場は違ってもクロスベルを思う気持ちが同じならいいんじゃない？
I'm almost afraid to go to her room the next day, seeing it all empty, just a bed and no decorations whatsoever, meaning that she's actually gone for good. Yeah, she really was a part of the team.
って僕が言うとうさんくさいかもしれないけどさ。
ワジ君、
それに一段落ついたらまた戻ってくればいいじゃない。君一応将来を期待されてる身なんだよね。警備隊でドンパチやってるだけより確かに視野は広げられるし勉強にもなると思うよ。
もう最後まで生意気なんだから。
ま、確かにソーニャ司令もそのつもりでお前を出向させたんだろうしな。
ノエルさんさえよかったらぜひまた一緒に働きましょう。そうでなくても休日とか一緒に遊びに行ってもいいし、私も車の運転とか教えてもらいたいです。
Well, if Noel is teaching you, you'll be a master before you know it.
年齢制限のせいで今回は襲われませんでしたし。喜んで。
ありがとうノエル。君の運転と戦闘技術と行動力には何度も助けられたけど、何よりもそのまっすぐなところにいつも勇気づけてもらったと思う。
ロイドさん、
離れてても俺たちは仲間だ。警備隊で困ったことがあったらぜひ俺たちを呼んでくれ。俺たちもノエルの助けが必要な時は遠慮なく頼らせてもらうから。
はい、喜んで。
さすがリーダー。
Yeah. Lloyd has skills he doesn't even know of.
一瞬でいいところを持っていきましたね。まったくもう。
こりゃお嬢ももう少し頑張らないとな。
私は別に。
どうしたんだ？
すみません。別にそういうわけじゃ。
Really, the only one that is as dense as Lloyd. Lloyd is the only one that's that dense that he doesn't know anything. The rest of the team, even though I know what you're thinking, it's not that. Really, it isn't. You're safe, Ellie. Trust me. Even though in the back of her head she's contemplating it even just a little bit to break down that barrier called Lloyd.
そういうわけってどういうわけかね。
Oh, I fully agree with you, Randy.
そういう意味でも支援課に戻ってきてもらって続きが見たい気がするね。
先輩、ワジ君。はあ
Is he finally getting an inkling to the situation?
ティオ、何の話だ?
No. He isn't.
まあロイドさんもまだまだ未熟ということかと。
ダメ出しされた。
Very sweet though that he asked Theo on what's going on. Please enlighten me. That evening, Lloyd and the others held a farewell party for Noel at a restaurant in Central Square. Sergei, Kia and even Zaid came by to attend. As they enjoyed their meals and drinks, the bittersweet night rolled along. Then, the next morning, Noel packed her bags and left the SSS building. Yeah. They did have the party that I did say they would have. I just wish we would be there too, having a drink in her name, in her honor. Yeah, like I said, she was a true member of the SSS. And now we have to do it without her. Unless, maybe we get a replacement in the near future? I don't know.
今何時だっけってもう朝かよ。はあ、さすがに腹が減ったぜ。あのピザ屋何時からやってたっけ？確かあの店動力ネットを試験導入するとか言ってたよな。ふふん、調べりゃ一発で。あれ？なんだこのゴミみたいなデータ。いや、データじゃないのか？
A hidden program to activate upon certain conditions, laid here by Ouroboros, maybe?
構造体？いや、それよりもはるかに。なんだよ。
Ooh. What was that? That was a very interesting screen. What did he find? Very curious. 2 days later, the referendum to gauge the Crossbellan public sentiment towards state independence was held. That very same day, the results were announced. And after 1 week had come and gone, Crossbell was locked on a collision course with destiny. Let's just quickly read through this, because I think this is going to be important. Newsflash, Crossbell declares independence. Preface, the state election board has announced that 90% of eligible voters submitted a ballot in the referendum, of which 70% was cast in favor of independence. This high voter turnout can be attributed to the anguish inflicted by the raid on Crossbell City. Many voters suspect that the attack may have been perpetrated by the Empire or Republic. As such, these results could be a reflection of the average Crossbellan's frustration with the status quo. Yes, and this also, like, I wouldn't say affirms, but it gives us an extra reason why we think, or at least I do, that maybe Major Croix is the one that was involved with the raid and not, like they say, the Republic or the Empire. Because, to be honest, the more I think about it, the more it doesn't make any sense, because if they want to do that to prove that the CGS couldn't protect them, they didn't have to go that far. They could just attack the outer guard stations and show that they couldn't be defended by the CGF, and that would have been enough to prove their point. Raiding Crossbell itself, like I said, is a step too far for what they want to do. On the other hand, for Major Croix to prove his point that they want the independence, that would have been a perfect one. And if he did do that, he definitely went too far. But let's keep reading. We have far more pages to go. Regarding the result, the referendum was designed to gauge the opinion of the average Crossbellan. After the ballots were counted, however, something exceptional occurred. In spite of the admonitions of many Diet members, Major Croix chose to disregard them all and declare independence. Unilaterally. This unprecedented move will doubtlessly have major ramifications on Crossbell's relations with his surrounding countries. In light of this development, We would like to stress that our publication is committed to report information as accurately as it is within our capabilities. Editor-in-Chief. Dieter Croix declares independence. At the press conference yesterday, Major Croix declared independence on behalf of Crossbell citizenry in what he termed an official international proclamation. The mayor moved that the land be known as the independent state of Crossbell thereafter. Major Croix then outlined his upcoming reforms aimed at cementing Crossbell as an independent nation. First, the creation of a state constitution. Next, the abolition of the state's subservient relationship with Erebonian and Calvard, including a repeal of the 10% revenue tax collected by these nations. Finally, the formation of the Crossbell Defense Force. This organization will unify the police and the CGF, assuming their respective responsibilities of keeping the peace and maintaining national security. Following these announcements, Major Croix said that the state government, soon to be the independent state government, would be enacting these changes within the next month. As for the declaration itself, even those well versed in the politics were taken off guard by the abrupt move, calling it an unusually swift development. Apparently, the Major went against the cautious advice of Speaker McDowell in pursuit of this decision. Like he already made that decision beforehand that this is what he was going to do. It may be some time before all facets of this unprecedented declaration are elucidated. The reaction abroad. Both the Imperial and Republic governments, the current suzerains of Crossbell, issued statements on the day of the declaration, rejecting the bid for independence. The land of Crossbell State has a historical basis as part of the Republic territory. The Republican administration proclaimed, rebuking the declaration as a matter of course. Queen Alicia II of Liberal weighed in, saying that while the will of the populace should be respected, the Declaration of Independence itself was greatly premature. The Principality of Remefaria, who has requested confirmation on the situation, is expected to issue a similar statement. So basically what Queen Alicia II is saying is that she's open for them being independent, but not in the way that Major Croix is doing right now. Because he is basically ramming it down the throat of all other nations, especially the Republic and the Empire, which is gonna give a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, the holy city of Eteria has opened against any formal statement. A nation is not made in a single day, said the bewildered PR staffer, also in line with what Queen Alicia said. Within Crossbell City, despite the widespread uproar caused by the sudden announcement, many citizens are welcoming the change with open arms. Others aren't quite so eager. I thought the referendum was just to gauge interest, one resident tells us. That was the only reason I voted in favor. The prevailing theme throughout this entire story is the ubiquitous confusion felt by everyone involved. That said, if Crossbell truly is set on independence, then this may only be the beginning of the troubles our fair state will face. And all the foreboding that we've seen throughout the story and me reading by you guys in the comments, something big is coming. We'll see. More? Okay. Breaking news. Major Croix declares asset freeze. Urgent press conference. Today, Major Croix held an emergency press conference at Orcus Tower to announce that all foreign assets held by the IBC would be frozen. This policy will remain in place until Crossbell's independence is acknowledged internationally. This sudden declaration seems to indicate that the mayor, who also happened to be the IBC CEO, is willing to exert his influence on foreign economies despite lacking the domestic authority to do so. Due to the sudden nature of Croix's press conference, further details remain unknown. Before funds were seized, the IBC managed the majority of the continent's financial assets. The sudden withholding of said asset has caused market across America to plummet, with some report describing mass pandemonium in the Republican Stock Exchange. We reached out to experts for the comment. Already, the impact on the international economy has been immense, explained one economist. It is difficult to tell how things will progress. A diplomat had this to say. We want to be certain we understand the full extent of this freeze before taking further actions. Urgent bulletin, the major powers ultimatum. According to a new report, both Erebonian and Calvard have held press conference regarding the financial crisis. The Republican government demands that Crossbell State and the IBC revoke the asset freeze immediately. Failure to do so will met with force, stated the Calvardian press secretary. Our sources claim that the imperial government has already begun mobilizing its army as well. It is possible. These press conferences are meant to serve as an ultimatum. We will follow up on this story as we receive official communications.
こりゃとんでもないことになったな。
Yep, more shit has hit the fan and I think it keeps on spinning.
ええ、正直考えられないくらいの展開の速さだわ。おじい様にも確認しようと思ったのだけど、昨日から連絡がつかないし、課長も朝早くに本部に出かけたきり帰ってきませんね。国防軍という組織について確認しに行ったんでしょうか。
ああ、正直寝耳に水だからな。俺たちだけじゃなくて警察上層部も同じらしいけど。
おいおい、さすがにそりゃおかしいだろう。ノエルやミレイユたちの方はどうしてんだ。
現在警備隊方面とは連絡がつかなくなっていますね。おそらく問い合わせが多すぎて情報を遮断しているのではないかと。無理もないわ。この資産凍結にしても帝国や共和国が黙っているはずがないし、
実力行使も辞さない。ごめん、不安にさせちゃったか。
大変なことが起きてるのはキーヤにだってわかるし、それよりワジ朝から見かけないね。
ああ、そういえば。
あ、ワジさんなら野暮用で出かけるって言ってました。課長が出た後だったと思います。
そうなのか。
もうこんな時にちょっと感心しないわね。こんな時に。
誰だ。
はい、どちら様ですか。
よかった、いてくれたみたいね。私をセシルだけど。
Yeah, we'd recognize that angelic voice anywhere.
セシルね。
あ、セシルだ。
セシルさん、どうなさったんですか。
ここに来てくれるなんて珍しいっすね。
ごめんなさい、いきなり訪ねてしまって。そのアリオスさんとかこちらに来たりしていないわよね。
アリオスさん。
来ていませんが、どういうことでしょう。
それが昨べ夜遅くに病院に来てしずくちゃんを連れて行ったの。
Okay. That is very sudden. The only thing I can think of is that he sees something coming, trouble, and he's taking her away from Crossbell to keep her safe. If that's the case, I fully understand. Yes, it is abrupt, but I would understand if he did that.
その場で退院の手続きもしてしまって。
それって
しずくが。それでどういう事情なのか確かめに来たのだけど、ギルドのミシェルさんも全く心当たりがないみたいで。
So basically, they don't know, or Arias told them not to tell anyone.
それで念のためあなたたちのところも訪ねてみたの。
そうだったのか。
あのおっさん、なんだってそんなことを。
夜遅くというのも普通ではない気がします。
と
エニグマじゃねえってことは課長じゃなさそうだが。
まさかアリオスさん関係とか。
はい、こちらクロスベル警察特務支援課。
よかった、ロイド君そこにいたのね。
あ、
通話設定はスピーカーになっていたみたいですね。この声、グレイスさん。
そうみてえだな。
グレイスさん、どうしたんですか？
どうしたもこうしたも、あなたたちにも教えとこうと思って。さっきオルキスタワーからとんでもない通達があったのよ。
Oh, what did they do now?
どうやらディーター市長がクロスベル独立国の初代大統領に就任したらしいわ。
Really? With all the trouble that's going on, that the whole, let's say, confirmation of independence is still being debated everywhere, even rejected by some. He just pronounced himself president just like that. It seems a bit too soon.
初代大統領？大統領っておじさまが？
おいおい、何の冗談だよそりゃ。
私だって最初は冗談だと思ったわよ。でもその通達をしてきたのが白い軍服を着た兵士で、発表されたばかりの国防軍って名乗ったわよ。
本当ですか？
兵士ってことはまさか。
ええ、多分警備隊のメンバーなんでしょうけど。それと驚かないでね。就任直後にディーター大統領が国防長官の任命を行ったの。
Maybe Arios?
それもアリオスさんに。
え？
それって。
Which would indicate that he would know what is coming, and moving Shizuku out of Crossbell would be a valid idea, because these steps, it's bound to create conflict, maybe even war. So yeah, I think he took Shizuku out of the Crossbell state to wherever.
アリオス。
ちょうどこれから大統領の就任演説が始まるらしいわ。動力ネットでも配信するみたいだから、よかったら見ておきなさい。
グレイ先輩、なんとか取材許可が下りました。
よっしゃ、レインズ君でかしたわ。ごめん、これから就任演説の取材なの。それじゃあまたね。
今のは本当なの？
わからないけど、アリオスさんが
長官ということは国防軍のトップ？
ありえねえだろ。遊撃士の肩書きはどうすんだ。ディーターのおっさんが大統領ってのも唐突すぎるし。
とにかく端末で就任演説を見てみましょう。
ああ。
皆さんごきげんよう。この度クロスベル独立国の初代大統領に就任した突然の発表で驚かれた方も多いでしょう。ですが現在クロスベル未曾有の危機が迫っています。正義を踏みにじり我々の尊厳を奪い取ろうとする邪悪な意志が迫っているのです。その意志はつい先日もこのクロスベルを恐怖と悲しみのどん底に叩き落としました。聡明な市民諸君ならばうすうす気づかれていると思いますが、私はあえて今日この場でその勢力を名指しで弾劾しましょう。エレボニア帝国政府。もちろんお気づきの通り邪悪な意志は一つではありません。カルバード共和国政府。狡猾な犯罪組織と手を結んでいた彼らもまたクロスベルの平和と尊厳を踏みにじろうとしているのです。彼らは長年にわたりこのクロスベル 自分たちの属州として扱ってきました。彼らがどんな犯罪を犯しても我々に追及する権利はありません。そして今もなお豊かな税収をかすめ取られる形で我々は搾取され続けているのです。ですがそれだけではありません。我々は生命の危険すら脅かされてきたのです。この地が彼らの覇権をめぐる争いの場であったことは皆さんもよくご存知でしょう。あくまで昔の話。いいえ、とんでもありません。近年幾度となく起きていた不可解で謎めいた事故。それは爆発事故であったり飛行船の落下事故であったりとさまざまな形をとっていましたが、だが我々はどこかで気づいていたはずだ。原因不明で泣き寝入りするしかなかったそれらの事故が彼ら暗闘の結果であることを。その意味で我々は等しくエイドスの前に罪を背負っている。欺瞞と強だ。それがその罪の名であろう。過去犠牲になった魂に報いるためにも、そして先日の襲撃によって傷ついた人々に報いるためにも、我々の子供たちに平和で誇り高き未来を届けるためにも、今こそ我々は欺瞞と強打を捨て誇りと勇気を持って立ち上がらなくてはならない。
むちゃくちゃだが確かにそう正されるとディーター君。
Yeah, like we said before, there's probably a lot of valid reasons why he's doing it, but this is going way too fast. He's just overstepping his bounds one after another. This cannot end well, because the Empire and the Republic, they both need to respond in some manner, and it's not gonna be gentle, I'm sure of it.
そのために私は今日大統領という立場に就かせていただくこととなった。無論これはあくまで迫り来る危機に対処するための暫定的な処置に過ぎない。いずれ平和を取り戻した暁には選挙という形で民意に問うことをこの場でお約束させていただく。そしてもう一人、諸君もよく知るこの人物が新生クロスベル独立国に協力してくれることとなった。ご紹介しよう。先のクロスベル市襲撃において獅子奮陣の働きでオルキスタワーを死守してくれた人物、風の剣聖の名で知られる遊撃士協会クロスベル支部に所属していた元永久遊撃士、クロスベル国防軍司令長官アリオス・マクレイン君だ。
ご紹介に預かったアリオス・マクレインです。未だ若輩者ゆえ不安に感じられる方々もいらっしゃるかもしれません。ですが遊撃士の時以上の働きでいかなる脅威も退けることをお約束しましょう。クロスベルを守り抜く盾として、そして正義と平和を脅かす全ての敵を打ち破る剣として。
実はアリオス長官はか つては優秀な捜査官としてクロスベル警察にも所属していた。
Alright, so he didn't take her out of the country, but he is in the tower. I would have expected him to push her out of Crossbell, at least for a month or two, just to see how things are going. But having her close to himself, I think that would be the option B then.
そしてギルドではご存知のように国際的な案件を数多く解決してきた素晴らしい実績を持っている。その意味で決して見当外れな人事ではないということを改めて保証させていただこ
お父さん、どうして？
はい、ロイドです。
ああ、俺だ。
課長、今の就任演説は？
当然見ていた。ま、是非はともかく警備隊は国防軍として完全に再編成されたようだ。俺たち警察もその一部として組み込まれることが決定している。
そんな、ひょっとしてソーニャ司令も？
映像に映ってただろう。ま、了承したんだろう。どうなるかわからんが、今はオルキスタワーには近づかないようにしておけ。国防軍の兵士たちが厳重に警備しているはずだ。
了解しました。
また連絡する。あんま先走るんじゃねえぞ。
Yeah, we are not known for doing rash things, are we?
課長は何と？
ああ、国防軍だけど。
Lloyd explained the details of his conversation with Chief Sergei.
ソーニャ司令があっち側に回ったのかよ。
まあ立場からすると仕方のないことかと。
アリオスさん、しずくちゃんを連れて行ったのはこのことが原因だったのね。
あ、
そうですね。あんな立場になってしまったらしずくちゃんにも影響が。
反対派に狙われる可能性とか出てくるかもしれねえしな。
この状況ですとないとは言い切れないかと。
キーヤ、大丈夫だ。しずくちゃんに危険が及ばないようアリオスさんも考えてるはずさ。
そうだね。ちょっと心配だけど。
キーヤちゃん、
セシルね、悪いんだけどちょっと留守番を頼めないかな。
ロイド？
ええ、夕方までなら大丈夫だと思うけど、どこかに出かけるの？
ああ、なあみんな、とりあえずギルドを訪ねてみないか。
それもそうね。確かにアリオスさんの件は事情をお聞きしたいです。
だな、さすがに寝耳に水だぜ。
分かったわ。キーヤちゃんと一緒にここで留守番しているから。大変な状況みたいだけど、くれぐれも気をつけてね。無茶だけはしないこと。
Maybe a little bit reckless.
ああ、分かってる。
セシルさん、感謝っす。
それではお願いします。キーヤ、セシルさんと一緒にいい子でお留守番しててください。
キーヤちゃん、
Kia?
キーヤ？おっ！
キーヤ？どうしたの？
確かに色々起きてるが、心配することはねえんだぞ。
大丈夫だ、キーヤ。確かにこの先 クロスベルがどうなるかわからない状況だけど、俺たちがいつだってキーヤの元に帰ってくるのは絶対に変わらないからさ。
ロイド。そうですね。それだけは確かです。
前に俺たちが出かけた時もちゃんと帰ってきただろ。
だからキーヤちゃん、安心して待っててちょうだい。エリー、ティオ、ランディ。みんな気をつけてね。
Wazzy has left the party. So now we only have the original group together at the moment, and I'm fine with that, because that's the ones we've been fighting with anyway. I do wonder what Wazzy's up to though. Could it be that he heard something about Walt and he's checking it out, or is he doing something else in the background? Was he maybe working for a group that we don't know of that's in all of this, and he was just in our group to, well, I don't know, keep an eye on us? Yeah, I don't trust anything anymore. I want to know where he was and what he's doing. But I'm pretty sure we'll figure that out real soon when he comes back. For now, let's go back in, check the building, and of course, have a little bit of rest for our CP. Oh, I had no idea Ariel's reason for having Suzuku discharged was this serious. If it truly was for the sake of her safety, then our hands are tied. Yeah, that's true. On that note, how are things over at St. Ursula right now? I was wondering the same thing. Are Ilya and the others from the department alright? Oh, the hospital is in a state of confusion, but we're handling the patient as best as we can. Her friend's been recovering nicely, so we transferred her to the general ward. Inspector Donovan has also regained consciousness not long ago. Ilya has yet to wake up though. That's unfortunate. Let's keep rooting for her to get back on her feet then. Agreed, my prayers are with her. The hospital was in a state of confusion when I left, but we've been handling the patients as best as we can. At any rate, I'll look after Kia and the building while you're gone. The situation has gotten quite dire, so please be safe out there. Yes, and the first thing I want to check before we end the episode is, can we still get out of the city? Or is it just Crossbell itself that we need to do around? And of course, are there support requests? Very interesting, very necessary question. Zeit is agitated over something. Well, he's probably more alert than usual, given everything that's going on. Keep an eye out for Kia and Cecile, okay Zeit? Ruff. Oh, I'm sorry everyone, for running outside like that. I mean, it's okay Kia, you don't have to apologize. This is an overwhelming situation to be in. It's completely normal to feel anxious. And as your guardians, putting your mind at ease is part of our role. She's right Kia, you can always talk to us if something's on your mind. What they said. We like it when you lean on us for things, you know? Okay, thanks guys. Be careful, I'll be waiting for you. Thanks for everything guys. Be careful, okay? I'll be waiting for you. Yeah, it's understandable that she's worried because by now it's her family, the one she's known for all these months. She doesn't want them to get hurt, and she knows more than she's letting on. I'm pretty sure that has to have its influence on the entire thing as well. Alright, let's see. New requests? We got one. The Geofront Sea Sector Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Divine Delve, has been sighted in Geofront Sea Sector. We asked that the Special Force section will deal with this threat swiftly. But we do notice nothing outside of Crossbell. Oh, wait. I know it's not true, but I have to check. No chest. Because when we went to the Geofront Sea Sector, we did get a message in one of the chests that we gained the data for Pom Pom Party. I would have loved it if it was actual part of this. Even if it was just a gimmicky type of thing. Alright. I want to check the roof while we're at it, and of course one particular room. Yeah, it's almost completely empty. Not all the stuff has been picked up yet, But yeah. No, we'll rest in the car. We get a much better rest from that. Ooh, give food. And I was thinking about this, like, we don't use the fish for anything in particular. Because, yes, we have like a market where we can give fish, but nothing is triggered by that, and I don't think it's involved in an achievement of some kind. And we have these 4 very, very rare fish. So I was thinking about, let's just give them one of the rare fish, see what we get. See if it's more than just a simple quartz or whatever. And I think I'm gonna do that. Since we have 5, we have the 4 ones we got from the Elite 4, and of course the Elder King as the biggest catch of the day. So what I want to do is I want to get one of the 4, and if everything goes okay and we get a nice item, then the next time we can give no food, we will do the Elder King. I won't want to start with it, because in case we get something shit, then we're not gonna use the Elder King. But for now, I want to know what we're gonna get. So for now, I think let's do the Crimson Eater. Yes, let's see what it does. Nyan nyan. Vanya. Dragon Vision. Oh my, are you giving this to me? Thanks, Cope. We'll make sure to put it to good use. Impressive. And Dragon Vision does feel like it's something bigger than just a normal thing. There it is. Automatically analyzes defeated enemies. That's actually not that bad, and this is a 4-on-2 elemental thing as well. Not bad. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Relatively unique, so it does give way to maybe next time using the Elder. Alright, good information. Let's get to the car and have a sleep. And maybe change the print outside from little t to little e. Alright, for now that will work. Alright, let's check out if we can go to the exit. And so yes, we're just gonna start here and then work our way around like we always do, ending it, of course, at the Bracer Guild. There's no time to leave the city. We need to get to the bottom of what's happening. Okay, so we can do rounds, but we have to stay in Crossbell City, which means we don't have to do as much as we usually do. So probably 1 or 2 episodes, depending on if we can find more requests. We have 1, which is just an exterminated monster, so probably going down to where Jonah's working and defeat whatever's there will not take too much time. So we can do that between the 2 episodes where we do our rounds. The question is, will we find other things in town as well? But we're gonna start with that on the next episode. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and come back next time as we start to do a round of Crossbell after all these things happen. The election of the first president by himself. I will see you next time. Bye bye.